Hello and welcome to the pop-up podcast here at When Words Collide. A very exciting day here, lots of activity, and I am here with one Shane.
Yes, apparently, according to my name tag, I only have one name, but my full name is Shane.
Oh, it's me too. Yeah.
There you go.
So how are you today?
Really good. I was volunteering this morning, but I've been trying to figure out which sessions I want to go to and A and Bing things. So yeah.
Well, it's very nice to have you here with us. Is this your first time at When Words Collide?
No, I've been to I think 3 or 4. In the past, yes.
Okay, this is my second.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Last year, when this kind of podcast format started up, I had no idea about the convention, and I'm happy I know about it now because it's a very wonderful place to be. Lots of activity.
Definitely, lots of activity, lots to do, lots to learn. So many people, cool people to meet. For sure.
Oh, absolutely. Case in point, you with me here. So, are you coming to When Words Collide as a writer yourself, or would you consider more of a reader?
I'm definitely on the writer side of things.
All right.
I wish I read more, but
you and me both.
Don't get me wrong, there will be some geek out moments as a reader, but yeah, mostly as a writer. For sure.
Okay. Would you have any work that people listening might be familiar with, something you've published?
So I'm a freight train and I have no patience, so I've self-published. I have 4 books out at the moment and one more that's written that I'm just working through the editing process and all of that. So.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned that you're trying to figure out what panels you want to go to. When you were planning on coming this weekend, was there anyone in particular you were like, I have to see?
Yes. So once the announcement was made that Stephen Graham Jones was coming, this was at the end of last year's festival, and I bought my ticket then and there.
Okay. It's a long time coming.
Yes. Yes. I've been waiting.
Okay. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So it's about middle of the afternoon here. Been here a little bit. So far, have you checked out anything already? There's been a lot going on, even in the couple hours that I've been here.
So I was volunteering most of the morning at the registration table, but I did go to see the art.
Oh, yes.
And I ran around the merchant room real quick, too, because it's still early. I don't want to be buying everything, the first hour you're here.
Yeah.
Trying to scope everything out.
That's cool. Yeah, I poked my head in there. There's some cool stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely something to check out across the weekend. When you had mentioned you had self-published some of your work, what genre do you usually lean into, if there is one that you typically?
Yeah, mostly horror, horror adjacent.
Okay.
I seem to do 2 things. I either write scary monsters or I write really sad stories, which I have a really sad story that was a finalist in the War of the Words anthology this year as well. So.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, War of the Words, definitely something to keep an eye out for. That's a major event happening here this year's convention. And Shane's work is very much deserves to be among them. So when it comes to, you mentioned horror.
Yes.
When it comes to figuring out what you want to write, do you usually start genre first and then work out the kinks and the details after? Or do you come up with an idea for a story and then decide I'm going to make it horror or sad, that kind of thing?
I usually get some sort of prompt or a line or just a general vision of an opening.
Okay.
When it's not always the opening, it could be in the middle of the story sometimes. But yeah, I don't necessarily walk into it thinking I'm going to write a scary story. It's just, it is sort of whatever comes. Whatever the universe wants to give me.
Yeah, that's the best kind, right?
That's what flows. So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's super interesting, actually. When you're writing in, like you said, horror, do you often go for a certain type of horror? Like you mentioned scary monsters, but do monsters usually make up the type of horror that you write?
Yes. So 3 of the books that I have out are in a zombie, sort of a pathogen zombie trilogy.
Okay.
But I've been lucky enough to have stories published by the Seventh Terrace and the Purgatorio series.
Oh, okay.
And the monsters are always different.
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes I'll lean into existing tropes and sometimes I make up some weird shape-shifting evil entities. So it is really where I just let the mind go where it needs to go.
A lot of variety.
And that's what comes up. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Best monsters are the monsters of the mind, but
Oh, yeah. Yes.
When it comes to what you're writing, do you usually have any major influences? Like if you were to say, whenever I think of an influence, it's always this person is the...
You know, I am a bit all over the place as far as favorite authors or influences. When I was growing up, I pretty much only read Terry Pratchett, which is nothing close to what I write.
Yeah.
You know, I love Cormac McCarthy. I just finished a Ray Bradbury book.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, I'm a little bit all over when it comes to that. I try and have my own voice, I guess, or trying to figure out what my own voice is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always read. You know, I had a Alfred Hitchcock Presents subscription when I was young.
Oh, yeah.
And different things like that. So it's all in there, but it's maybe too varied to like point to one thing and be like, that's what I'm leaning into.
That's good. A lot of different influences all over the board.
Yeah.
Since we're at a Calgarian convention, would you say you have a favorite Canadian author or writer, just in general?
That's a tough one because there's so many.
Yeah. Broad scope.
Sarah Pratt just published a book through Radical Bookshop that was amazing. My friend Julie Heiner writes serial killer, kind of 80s metal horror.
Ooh, okay.
It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm very fortunate where I've got a lot of friends that are here this weekend and they have their books out.
Yeah.
One thing I've been getting into is the indie horror. Obviously, I'm self-published, so I want to support the indie community.
Yeah.
And just learning over the last even few weeks about how many Canadian-based indie horror writers there are.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I could only read their books until I leave this mortal plane, and I still couldn't get through them all. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. There's a lot. So, again, I don't know if I can list off.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said at the beginning, I need to read more as well, and especially when it comes to Canadian authors, because there's so many who are putting out fantastic work, both larger releases and indie content, like as you established. And that's kind of the bones of When Words Collide. You could say it's kind of built off the back of that type of thing.
Absolutely.
And if you could make a recommendation to anyone listening out there, whether it's horror or whatever you see fit, would there be a recent release that you'd recommend?
That's tough. I mean, I would recommend Sarah's or my friend Cindy. She had her novelette, Camellia Manor, also through Radical.
Yeah.
Those are the two that come to mind at the moment.
Okay.
And I know there's many, many more.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
But as a starting point, that's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if anyone listening was interested in finding your work, would you have a preferred place for them to go?
Well, I have my website, which is shanecroach.com, or it's Shane Croach is my name. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky. I mean, trying to put my face out there as much as I can. So yes.
Well, that's wonderful. And anyone out there listening, definitely go pick up some of Shane's work. Definitely deserves it. It's wonderful stuff. And I want to thank you for sitting down with me today.
I appreciate it.
Pop-Up Podcast. Yeah, it's been absolutely great. Great start to a great weekend at When Words Collide.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Shane, for talking with me. And to anyone else out there, stay tuned for more of the Pop-Up Podcast coming all this weekend from When Words Collide.